Hi, video game viewer here with the review of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Uncharted 2 follows the adventures of Nathan Drake, an explorer and treasure hunter. This game is going to have you traveling all over the globe, from Nepal to the Himalayan mountains to Istanbul, just to name a few locations, all in the search of the treasure of Marco Polo. The game really starts out with a cliffhanger. You wake up in this train car and you have no idea where you're at. You're badly injured and bleeding. You have to escape the train car, and it is really intense. This game really starts off with a nail biter for a beginner. It's action packed. It really pulls you into the story. I loved the beginning of this. Right from the get-go, I wanted to play this game. At no point did it ever get boring. It was a joyride all the way through, and it had you hanging on all the way. Now, as soon as you regain control of your character, you're going to start climbing. This is mostly what this game is about. Puzzle solving and a lot of action. They try to put as much action into this game as possible, and never once does it get stale. It's always surprising and catches you off guard, and they never rehash the same thing twice. It's really good, and it always has you on the edge of your seat no matter what you're doing, whether you're shooting at guards or you're climbing a train hanging off a cliff. It just is mind-blowing. This game really had me on the edge of my seat the whole way through. Now, 2007's Uncharted Drake's Fortune had some of the best graphics the PS3 had ever seen, and it won Game of the Year for it. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is no different. The graphics in this game look amazing, from the snow to the lush jungles, and the views are incredible, or just the character models in this game. You can't beat them. The graphics are hands down on par with the first Uncharted. I didn't expect any less, and they are just top notch.
Drake.
Now, as I stated before, the story centers around Nathan Drake trying to find the treasure of Marco Polo. All the whole time through the game, I kept getting this sensation that I've been there and done that. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way. And then it hit me. The game really reminds me of Indiana Jones, and I loved it for that. It's not Indiana Jones. It has its original storyline, but it really reminded me of Indiana Jones with Prince of Persia thrown into it. Hanging off cliffs, jumping over stuff, coming out of tombs just to have your treasure stolen by the enemy and leave you there hanging. It really did remind me of Indiana Jones. Classic movie, and Prince of Persia was a great game. Those two meshed together, made for one hell of a game. Naughty Dog did a great job with this game. I strongly recommend, if you've played the first one, even if you haven't played the first one, I recommend getting this game. You don't have to play the first one to get the second one, and you are missing out on one hell of a title if you miss this game. Now, the only thing I really did have a problem with in this game was the combat. The melee combat is really awesome. I like the melee combat. It's fun, it's interesting, and it keeps the moves new, but the shooting mechanics in this game stink. Now, luckily, that's really not a big deal. This game totally redeems itself from the shooting mechanics. That is a small gripe compared to the awesomeness of this game. There's no way I would turn down this game because of the shooting mechanics. It is so freaking awesome that it's just, I could overlook the fact that the shooting mechanics aren't really all that great. Now, luckily this game doesn't take itself too seriously. It does give the comic a relief occasionally, and I like that. It's a good break from the action. This game really does have something for everybody to enjoy, whether it's crawling through a dungeon looking for treasure, solving unique and interesting puzzles that really grasp your attention. This game even has stealth missions. It really does have a taste of everything, and it really grabs your attention and sucks you into the story. This is a great game. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. Excellent, excellent. You need to get this game. Thank you for watching. This has been the Video Game Viewer. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I hope it helps you.